God is working. I mean, this generation is always in technology. And I feel like God is working in technology. He's working even through social media. I can't front. And it's like, if God will put himself where he needs to be, he can do anything. He can do anything. And I feel that he's working in every area of our lives. And I feel like for this generation, he's just working in a different way. He knows that we need to be spoken to. We need to be reached in a different manner than the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? It's a different time. And so he knows how to speak to us now. He knows how to speak to the Israelites then. Time is nothing to God. So I believe that he is reaching us any way possible. How do I know if what I want is in alignment with what God has for me? That's a heart posture. That's when you got to check your heart. That's when you have to say, is what I want in line with what God has for me? It's like, like I said, it's that holy hunch. You know right from wrong. We know right from wrong. We know what we want and we know what God wants. And if you don't know, I'm gonna give you a hint. It's probably not what you want for yourself. And I believe that he packages things up differently and he knows what's best for us. So you have to want what he wants for you, not what you want for you. And you have to put his will first. It's about his will, not yours. And I find that God is constantly teaching me that life is bigger than me, and life is it's beyond me, and it's about other people. And Mordecai said in turn that don't think that you'll be exempt from the punishment if you don't speak up for your people. So Esther came to a crossroads where it was about either you want to be obedient or you want to do what you want to do. And I always find myself at that crossroads. She said that she was going to be obedient, and she said, if I perish, I perish. So I admire that, because it's like that's what I'm always going through. I'm always at that crossroads. Am I going to be obedient? Am I going to do what I know God is telling me to do? Or am I going to do what I want to do based on fear, based on comfortability, based on my flesh? So I love Queen Esther, I love her story, and I feel that it speaks to me all the time, and that's what makes her my hero. The prayer that I've been praying the longest is for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I pray that prayer so often because it's like, I don't know the Bible as well as I should, and I don't always feel like I have the answer. I don't always have the knowledge off the top of my head. So the Bible tells us that if we want wisdom, we ask. We ask God for wisdom, and so I ask for God to give me wisdom, give me knowledge, and give me understanding so I can understand it and share it. And I feel like ultimately that's what God wants us to do, is to share what we've learned. And that's why it's power in our testimony. It's wisdom, it's a lesson, it's knowledge, and it's understanding. So I feel that I always pray for that. I try to pray every day for that. So that's definitely the prayer I've been praying for the longest.
What do you wish you could shake people and tell them about God?
Honestly, I wish I could shake people and say, be obedient. Listen, do what he said. We're a microwave generation. We want to see everything now, and we don't understand that, first of all, it's a lesson in the season. So if you got to wait on something, it's a lesson. So it's like, change your perspective. I would shake people. I would say, change your perspective. He said what he said. Stay faithful because he's faithful. And be obedient. Be obedient. Hi, I'm Meagan, and I'm a daughter of a king.